about time to eat.
I thought I heard something.
Whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Ha-ha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk.
Mom's gonna want to talk to you first. You better go before she gets mad.
Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Might not be Lewis or Sons, but this here's ours.
But Lewis was a cousin of mine back in the day. God rest his soul. He and his family didn't make it when the bombs fell. We were looking a good place to put down roots when we heard it was safe to come back to West Virginia. I told Carol we ought to see if this place was still here.
Even after all these years, there's enough salvageable tools and such to make starting a farm easier here than your average homestead. Didn't see any point in updating the sign. No, not all. Just the ones that waltz in unannounced looking like trouble. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Lord, don't get them started.
Oh, yeah. The lasers, the power armor, they are the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Marty, you barely do your chores now, and you get confused by the generator. What good would you be?
Yeah, well, at least I'm not a shrimp like you.
I can pay you to get these two out of my hair.
George!
I'm just kidding. You boys know we love you.
Go ahead, George. I'm curious, too.
They're grown, I suppose, and it might be a good opportunity for them. We can't spare them on the farm, though. There's too much work to do. One, maybe. Long as you swear to look out for him. Reckon you better ask the wife, though.
Now, I don't like it, but they're adults. Or close enough, I guess. And I know they're bound to want to do their own thing, but the farm needs work. We can't do it alone. If one of them wants to go, well now, George and I'll just have to live with it. But you ain't taking both of my boys, though.
Ooh, me.
Fine by me. Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them? Aren't you on a mission from the Brotherhood? You're doing it for them, not for us.
She's right, of course, but that doesn't mean we're not grateful for the risk you're taking. Now here, wherever you find ghouls, you're going to find radiation. Now, we can spare this.
Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful out there. Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. All right, then. Well, we're getting to be self-sufficient soon. Greenhouse is getting there. George wants to restore the house, but we're fine in here.
The boys are going to want rooms of their own, dear. Don't act like you wouldn't mind being away from their snoring.
We've got other work needs doing first. Lord, if I can put up with your snoring for 20 years, I can surely deal with them. Me, George, and the boys. Marty's the overeager one. Colin's the quiet one. I hope I don't need to remind you, we're not defenseless.
There's also the robots outside, of course. I got them helping with the chores.
Nerd.
Boys, knock it off.
So, us, the robots, and the dogs, I guess. And enough firepower to discourage pests. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
I really would like to join the Brotherhood. I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but you've got to have a need for somebody smart, right? I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't be nervous. Won't know until it happens, I suppose. But I'm willing to risk it if it means getting out of here. I'm sure. This farm isn't the place for me. The Brotherhood could change the world. It's where I belong. Can you make me a recruit? All right, that seems fair enough. I'll do my best to earn that recommendation, I promise. Are you sure about me, though? I know my brother wants this too, and I heard Mom. Only one of us can go. Sure thing. What'd you want to know? Okay.
You gotta take me with you. I'm ready for this. I just know it. I'll be just like that Night Shin who was here before. I'm strong, I'm fit, and I'll fight mutants, or ghouls, or raiders, or whatever. Heck yes. And Paladin Romani. So cool. I asked them a bunch of questions and told them about wanting to leave the farm and everything, and they said I was remarkably keen. I think that means they liked me. Well, no. But I use a rifle sometimes to keep critters away from the crops. One night, I thought I saw a super mutant coming out of the woods, so I shot it. Dad came running because of the noise. It turned out it was just dark and I shot a bush, but I wasn't scared. Oh, Mom and Dad are fine here. The farm is their dream, not mine. Besides, the only thing I'm really good for around here is hauling things. I can't grow anything to save my life. I know Colin's got the brains, but even I know that's a bad thing for a farmer. Of course. Them showing up is the most exciting thing that's happened to me in... I know I sound like a kid asking for a treat, but I mean it. Can you really get me? What? Really? But you're working for him, right? I mean, you could put in a good word for me, if you wanted. Oh, of course. But are you sure you want to take me? I don't want to talk you out of anything, but I'm not your only choice. Awesome! Yes! Yes! You are... I'll get my things and meet you... All right, you're here. Sorry for rushing in first, but I just couldn't wait. Whew, this basement is crazy, right? This has got to be the place. So, how are we doing this? Sure do. Yeah, Dad gave me an old pistol he had. I used to plink cans with it. Pretty sure I can do the same to some nasty ghouls. Basements are where ghouls would be. Oh, is that not right? Do ghouls like attics? Whew, calm. Yeah, no problem. Gonna fight a bunch of ghouls. Easy. Sorry, I'm just really excited. I won't let you down. Is it over? I think it's over. Holy crap! Wow. Okay. I'm alive. That was intense. Well, now that it's over, I won't lie, I was pretty freaked out. I might still be freaked out. My heart's racing, and I think I've got the shakes. Is it okay if I get some real training before we do anything like that again? Oh, for sure. More than ever. Watching you fight was amazing. If they can teach me to be half as cool as you, it'll be the best. Is it weird if I've never felt this alive? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I don't think I've got any permanent injuries. You got it, boss. I'm gonna make you proud, don't worry. You, Mom, and Dad. Maybe even Colin. I'll see you there.
pain that binds. That is what keeps this order together.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? So, that's why the Putnam boy showed up here. He's very enthusiastic. Nothing a little training and discipline can't mold. Looks like you've expanded our ranks by more than just yourself. Assuming he doesn't wash out. I like that initiative, soldier. Good work. You've not only met the challenges our officer set you, but you have gone above and beyond by bringing a new brother into our order. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
Never thought running my own operation would involve this much. Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat. I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
Cleaning duty again? I swear.
Greetings, Initiate. Stay strong, friend. No telling what the next challenge will hold.
If anyone needs help with anything.
Find, protect, and preserve.
I cannot believe these people are still hurling nukes at each other.
Reminder.
It's madness.
This is the armory, not the barracks. Take your conversations outside. No meat. Approved. A perfectly preserved pie with every dinner declined. This request doesn't even have a name on it.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Chance to learn from the mistakes of the past. We'll build something better for everyone.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
It's impressive how much they've managed to rebuild here, in spite of the scorched plague.
If anyone tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Each each day in service of a brotherhood is a step.
See if anyone needs help with anything. I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
No meat approved. Perfectly preserved pie with every dinner.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go
Doesn't
out
even
and
have a name on
prove
it.
my worth?
Another complaint. Shin's certainly winning us friends here.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that lacked brotherhood oversight for so long. Still, this is...
Find, protect, and preserve.
Running my own operation would involve this much paperwork. Need to see if we can spare any supplies for the relief efforts. Might buy us goodwill with the locals.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Everything I need here.
World science solved a lot of problems back in the day. But look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
This looks like the start of a real force in the
The
wasteland.
wasteland is hell. Stay vigilant, Initiate. Order, learning, protection.
Rebuild America. take the old, forge it anew.
Hey, good to see ya. Oh, it's incredible. I don't know what half the stuff does around here, and Scribe Valdez says I'm not allowed to touch anything, but it's so cool.
We need to understand the past.
Oh yeah, no, Night Shin's got me doing chores, mainly. He says I need to develop discipline before I'm ready for anything else. And push-ups. So many push-ups.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. I need to go out and prove my worth. One day I'll make night, and I'll show those raiders who's boss.
That is what keeps this order together.
Do you think I could become an initiate too? Oh, well, my name is Maximo. You can call me Max, though, for short. My big sister Marcia and I live here now with the Brotherhood. Isn't that cool? Well, the town we lived in got attacked by raiders and our mother was killed. But luckily, the Brotherhood of Steel was there and they saved us. Since we didn't really have anyone anymore, Paladin Romani had us come along with them. I can't wait to become a member and fight off bad guys like they do. I'll make sure no one ever has to die again.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Oh yeah! It's a lot of fun living in the Brotherhood of Steel base. I kinda wish there were more kids my age to play with, but it's okay. The less distractions from my training, the better. I'm gonna become the best Brotherhood of Steel member that Paladin Romani has ever seen. They're heroes! The Brotherhood is gonna save humanity and help make the world a better place. They saved my sister and me and a bunch of other people along the way. Plus, the power armor they get to wear is so cool! Whatever you want. It's fun talking with you. Sure, I'd be happy to talk about them. I mean, they're my heroes. She's the leader of the Brotherhood, and I'm gonna try my best to impress her so that she makes me an initiate one day. It was Paladin Romani's idea to let us stay here with them, and I'm so happy that she did. No way! I can't get the proper training I need to become a Brotherhood of Steel Knight there. I need the best combat training there is, and that's here. Speaking of, I wonder if Knight Shin is busy right now.
Everything makes sense now.
Oh, absolutely! She cares a lot about saving people and stopping bad guys. She's a real-life hero.
Morning toward Defiance, or time here.
Okay.
Just future will be decided.
Knight Shin is super cool. Have you seen his power armor? He doesn't really talk to me much, but I think it's just because he's super busy doing Brotherhood stuff and fighting bad guys. Plus, he's usually hanging out by the weapons, and I'm not allowed to go near there. I think we're gonna be best friends one day, though. Okay. Odessa is the best. She's super smart and is always saying stuff that I don't really understand, but I'm gonna study really hard. And sometimes when the others aren't around, we play hide and seek around the fort.
We'll be ready.
Nah, I want to be a knight like Shin so I can wear power armor and use cool weapons. If I was to be a scribe, though, I would want to be just like Odessa. She told me I could because we're friends. Just like how you can call me Max instead of Maximo. Although, when I'm a knight, I would prefer if you called me Knight Max. Okay. Sounds good to me. Stay safe out there.
Do you need something? I don't have anything to say to you or anyone else. I'm sure you wouldn't be too thrilled to talk to anyone if both your parents were dead and you were stuck with the people who caused it.
Same mistakes going forward.
I really don't want to talk about it. Just watch out. The Brotherhood can be reckless, and they justify it with some bullshit savior complex.
The elders have so much to teach us.
I would if I could, but Max refuses, and I can't just leave him behind. We're all that we've got left. Hopefully he'll come to his senses.
Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
The elders have so much to teach us.
Any news to share? Always good to see.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was. We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew.
force in the waist.
Keep that armor in good shape. Unless you're offended.
Overseer's log, top of the world. There's someone in control of this old ski resort, and if I ever find her, I'm gonna wash her mouth out with the first thing vaguely resembling soap I can get my hands on. Oh, selfish. That's the word. Maybe that's why she's alone. Maybe that's why she survived. But the only way she'll tell me what she knows is if I help her first. All the good people I've learned about who've died, and it's the sociopath who still gets to live.
rounded up some old junk to give you as a reward. Oh, hey, I had something to say to you. Now, what was it? Right. So, wanna help me out again? My kind of people. We were hardcore. The originals. Not these wannabes and losers who refuse to join up with me. We split into 5 gangs. Cutthroats, trappers, diehards, Blackwater bandits, and the gourmands. Each one was special in their own way, except for the diehards. They were a bunch of boring losers. Almost. I almost backstabbed you, but clearly I didn't, or you'd be dead. Point is, you're alive and stronger for it because of me. Did I even get a thank you for that? No. I'm a robot? Oh wait, I knew that. Anyway, you say the sweetest things. Plus, you got that whole one-person army thing going for you. So, the old bands of raiders each had their own, pet projects or whatever. You know, to be all special. If I'm ever going to rebuild a raider army, I need to figure out which of these crazy tactics actually work. We both win. I get answers, and you get a new toolbox full of scary things you can use to terrify your enemies and gross out your friends. Are you seriously calling Meg's bunch of losers an army? Please. Those Blood Eagles, maybe, but they're not my type. We'll start with my personal favorite, Karma. No, not that new age bullshit. I'm talking about a chem that hits hard but leaves you reeling. My cutthroat friends figured out a way to weaponize it. I'm gonna lend you my old syringer, and you're gonna modify it to shoot Karma darts! Just bring it back, or I'll find you and kill ya! Seriously. Not joking. I really will. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. I can see just about anything with my robot eyes and these viewfinders. And lucky you, since you helped me tap into the emergency broadcast system, you can hear my lovely voice from anywhere. that you've got yourself some karma, it's time to see it in action. There's a mean old Mama Yaogwai I like to call. Actually, strike that. I lost track of her a while back, so just make it so there's one less Yaogwai to worry about. I don't care which one. If you can't find a Yaogwai, find something else that's tough so you can see the karma in action. I know, it sounds crazy to make a beast like that tougher and nastier, but once karma wears off, it'll be as weak as a newborn kitten. That's when you finish it off, assuming you survive the initial effects. Have fun!
Owner's log, Missile Silo Alpha. No one's here. Not even any military survivors. It might be for the best. I don't think Vault Tech asserting jurisdiction over the nukes would have gone over well. But it also means I'm locked out. Access is restricted to the highest-ranking officers. It's not gonna be easy to fool. If we can't secure these sites... My God. The automated factory in the silo? Just how many nukes can it make? I had a directive from Vault Tech. Secure the region's 3 nuclear missile silos. We had to make sure they didn't fall into the wrong hands. I knew I couldn't do it alone. So I asked you, my Vault 76 family, for help. And what did you do? My God, why? How could you do this? We were supposed to take control of the nukes, not engage in an Appalachian arms race. Please, stop this madness. The cycle of destruction has to stop. I haven't lost faith in you. I know you are good people and will do the right thing. If anything, I've lost my faith in Vault. They gave me a mission I could never accomplish on my own. They must have known I'd need your help. Did they also know what you do? It's just so hard not to feel manipulated.
Authorization required. Authorization required.